Alright guys, in today's video, I'm going to go over my experience using 2 honey packs and why I felt like using 2 was going to give me a much different experience than using 1. I've used 1 honey pack in the past, but it had some interesting results and it made me want to actually try out 2. So I'm going to go over my experience using 2 of them. And before I get into that, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what goes into a honey pack so you guys know if you are thinking about trying one potentially, exactly all the ingredients that go into making a honey pack. At the very end of today's video, I'm also going to give you guys a story time of one evening when I had actually used 2 honey packs when, I had a nice young lady over and it had some pretty crazy results. So stick around until the end if you guys want to hear about that experience. So I'm going to let you guys know all the ingredients that are in honey pack. So we have our honey pack ingredients. I have a little whiteboard that I just wrote everything down on just to make it easier for you guys. Hopefully you can see it in the lighting. But basically, I'll let you guys know all the different ingredients that go into honey packs because there's a lot of weird information online right now. Some people are wondering, are honey packs safe? Are they dangerous? And basically I'll break it down for you step by step, ingredient by ingredient. So the first ingredient that's in honey packs is, of course, royal honey. Now what royal honey is basically just honey. Honey has basically a good source of nutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, amino acids that basically help you build stamina and vitality. So it's a natural energy source. If you're anybody, that honey is good for you. For me, I put it in my tea. With your royal honey, you can actually mix it in your tea, but I usually just take it straight off the pack. The next ingredient, guys, is actually Tribulus terrestris. So Tribulus terrestris is an interesting one. I actually use it as a pre-workout supplement. So a lot of times when I go to the gym, I don't actually take the powder pre-workout. What I'll do is I'll take 2 Tribulus terrestris capsules, and that's my pre-workout because it gives you a lot of energy. Tribulus terrestris is interesting because back in the 1970s, there was this weightlifting competition. And in Bulgaria, where Tribulus terrestris, I think, is grown, their team in Bulgaria, the weightlifting team, they actually crushed the competition. They basically killed everybody. It wasn't even close. And it was later found out that they were all taking Tribulus terrestris. So Tribulus terrestris is good because it increases your endurance, and it helps you last longer in bed, especially. So when I would use Tribulus terrestris, I remember back with an ex of mine, I would use it and I would realize that I could actually last a lot longer. If you're watching this video, you probably either suffer from PE or ED. So PE is premature ejaculation. And that's one thing, especially when I was younger, I used to struggle with a lot. So I was looking for things to help me last longer. So basically I didn't bust as quick. And Tribulus terrestris was the main thing that helped me back then. So the next ingredient in royal honey packs is maca root. Now maca root is actually one of my favorite supplements. I have a whole video breaking down why and actually reviewing maca root by itself. But it is a root that grows in the Peruvian Andes. It's in the same family as radishes, so it actually kind of looks like a radish. But basically what maca root does and why I like it is that it improves memory and strength, increases libido, and one of the main things that I like a lot is that it increases size. Now, to touch on the libido aspect of it, a lot of times when we're with our partners, we want to desire them a lot, but sometimes our libido can be low just depending on the day, if you worked hard at the gym that day, if you worked hard at work that day. So at the end of the day, if you want to be interested in your partner, maca root works really well for that, which is why I think honey packs work really good because it just makes you want and desire your partner more and desire to have sex. The next ingredient in honey packs is tonka ali. So this one is actually a testosterone booster. I think out of all the ingredients in honey packs, this is the most well-studied and researched one. Tonka ali is very well known to increase testosterone in men. And with that, it also is a libido enhancer. So it makes you want to have sex more and desire women more. So I remember I supplemented tonka ali in the past. And I remember I went to work one day and people I normally wouldn't even find attractive, girls I wouldn't even normally find attractive, I was really in the mood, kind of looking at them oh dang, she's actually kind of cute. So tonka ali is a really good one. And finally, lastly, is Panax ginseng. So Panax ginseng is actually an energy tonic. This is an Asian supplement. A lot of times in those K-pop dramas, they'll show people taking Panax ginseng before they have tests and things like that because it actually helps you improve memory. But since it is an energy tonic, it has to do with your chi, it actually helps with endurance and it helps you basically just be able to go rounds. So those are all the ingredients that go into honey packs. As you can see, none of them are like crazy ingredients, crazy supplements. There's only 5 of them, which is good. I'd be more so worried if there was like 30 plus on the list, or all these different like preservatives and like unnatural ingredients. But what I like about honey packs is that those are like all pretty natural ingredients. They are all natural supplements. I've used them all individually in the past, so that makes me feel comfortable using honey packs. So on to the next part of the video. Now you might be wondering, Alton, why'd you use 2 honey packs? Like, what made you think that? On the packet, it actually says take 1 sachet every 2 days as needed. So basically, like, one of these should be able to last you 2 days. So you could take like half and then half the next day, or just take one and be good for 2 days. But from me using different sexual supplements in the past, I actually did like honey packs, and the first couple times that I used them, I noticed that they worked really good. I don't know if it was because I kept using them or whatever, but after a little bit, I noticed that with 1 honey pack, I didn't actually notice a discernible difference than just not using honey pack, if that makes sense. I was thinking, okay, like, what could I do to kind of like bring back the magic a little bit? Well, what's better than 1 honey pack? 2. Yes, that's correct. I had the bright idea of using 2 honey packs, and I'm gonna let you know that it actually had some crazy results. So on to the story time. So I was with, a nice young lady one evening. We were like visiting a different city. So I don't know if you guys know, but I live in Los Angeles. I live in LA, California. So we were visiting a different city at the moment. She had invited me on a trip, and I knew like basically what was gonna go on during this trip. So, I had packed my honey packs with me, and we have a good day, good evening, whatever. We're going out, hitting the town a little bit, but we get back to the hotel room. Now, I recommend you take honey packs probably like 30 minutes before the D is gonna be done. So we get back and I immediately just go to the bathroom, take my honey packs, whatever. All right, cool. I'm chilling, whatever. We're just chilling in the room a little bit, and things are building up more and more. Now, one thing leads to another, and of course, what happens, like we do the deed. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like feeling it. I was feeling more like vigor, it felt like I felt like I was like more into the moment, of course. And we were probably doing it for like a pretty long time. Like, I think normally, I don't know what a normal average amount of time is for men to be able to last during sexual intercourse, but I know like without enhancements, sometimes I can bust quick, maybe like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever. But I could swear like off of the honey packs, the 2 that I used that night, I probably lasted for like maybe 30, 40 minutes, which was like crazy for me. So now the wild part about it, we didn't just go one time. We went 3 different rounds, 2 honey packs, 3 rounds. I know it's crazy, right? So after the first time, whatever, we go to bed, sleep a little bit. And then I wake her up like in the middle of the night. And she's kind of like surprised by this when I wake her up. Because again, I'm bricked, guys. Sorry for the TMI. I don't want to be too X-rated on here, but in the middle of the night, I just was like in the mood again. I was bricked. And normally, like without any sexual enhancements, I'm a one and done guy. Like, I'll do it once, go to bed, sleep the whole night, I'm chilling. But in the middle of the night, I just like had like that. I was in the mood again. I just really wanted to. So woke her up, we get back to it, and she's like looking surprised, guys, like what type of creature is this, basically. So all right, cool. Second round again lasted a long time, not as long as the first time, but still probably like 10-20ish minutes, I'm remembering. And then boom, go to bed again. And then the next time in the morning, we wake up, go right back to it again, lasted a long time, about like 30 minutes in the morning. And again, I'm just like, I'm in there. I'm in the game, like EA Sports. I'm in the game, like I'm putting in work. So I really have to attribute that to honey packs, because sometimes, again, with no sexual enhancements, I could just do it once at night, and then I won't even really be in the mood in the morning. Sometimes, again, guys, I'm a 25-year-old African-American male, so it's not that, some people have commented on past videos like, oh, when I was your age, like I could go 5 times in one night. And it's like, all right, like that's so cool, and I'm so happy for you. But like if you're being 100% real, sometimes it's just like not like that, Like, I don't know if it's like different phases in the month for men. Our testosterone is at different levels, but sometimes it's like that for me too. But other times when it's not, and we are, with our partners or whoever we're with, we still want them to have a good sexual experience as well too. So kind of like, that's why I like different things like honey packs, different sexual enhancements, because they help you, for you to have confidence, and also for the person that you're with to enjoy their time with you as well too. So comment down below, have you guys used honey packs before? That was like my first time trying out 2 honey packs, and guys, it was crazy. Now I will say that I didn't really experience much cons. The cons I have mentioned in my review of honey packs before, I'll link that video at the end of this one, but sometimes it can feel almost like there's like a pulsating in your head, because I think the blood flow is just going more. So it almost kind of feels like you heat up a little bit. You're like a little bit warmer, and your head can kind of feel like not really a headache, but just a little bit more like tight/tense up here. But besides that, not really any cons. So I would definitely recommend it for you guys. I give honey packs probably like 7, 8 out of 10. So if you guys liked today's video, if it was helpful for you, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications if you want to see more videos like this, because I do post every day. And if this video resonated with you, check out this video over here where I actually do a full review on honey packs I think you would like as well. I love you guys, and I'll speak with you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow.